Right, this is a record of what happened to FS460 number 18, and you can probably see that it's been burned. So, main body is undamaged. We've got severe damage around the carburetor, around the fuel cap, which is missing, and severe damage to the recoil start. So to the rear of the under tray, all the back up here, and lesser damage down here. Around the exhaust, which is here with melted plastic on it. I'll remove the exhaust for other reasons. And various bits of plastic. Basically, it was all melted together. And that's the under exhaust tray. If we look in the bottom tray, see there isn't a huge build-up of detritus. It does happen with these, and around here. So basically, air's pulled through here, circulated around here, and it tends to build up here in the front of the top tray, which is here. If there's a leak in the fuel tank, which does happen on these as and when they are dropped, and usually happens here, because they're usually dropped on this side, there's usually build up of detritus here, with signs of leakage. That hasn't happened. So it doesn't appear that there was anything wrong with the machine. The air filter is mildly scorched, the housing is melted. The breather is melted and burned away, but the main fuel line is still intact. Carburetor's added bulb melted off. That's the other end of the main fuel line, and that's melted away from here. The control wires melted off around here and on the front, and on the what do you call it? Ah dear, coil. That's all okay, and this is okay. If we look at the top of the fuel filler, you can see it's melted. But there's no sign of the fuel cap. And since the incident happened, the fuel cap, or a fuel cap, was found in the brake room. So the likely cause of this damage, the cause of this machine being written off, is ignition of fuel vapour when someone came to fill up a hot machine without letting it cool down. The day on which this occurred was extremely hot. Either that, or someone trying to refill the machine when it was running. So nobody was hurt apparently, but there was a little bit of excitement on site when this happened. But basically, takeaway from this is be very careful when filling up machinery. Never fill up a machine that is running, whether you fill it with petrol if it runs on petrol, or diesel if it runs on diesel. Always turn the machine off. If you're working outdoors on a very hot day with petrol, make sure the machine is cold when you fill it up. If you spill when you're filling, make sure that there is time allowed to evaporate all the fuel, and when you start the machine, move it well away from the area where fueling was taking place.